Greetings, dear viewers! I'm Quill Quickcard, and welcome to Slay the Spire, the roguelike deck-building game. I have defeated Standard Mode with 2 of the 4 characters. Now, I am going to try my run as the Defect. I have done a little bit with the Defect, so I have a general idea of its functions. First things first, giant creepy whale thing is going to give me an option. Ooh. I think 3 random potions is really significant. Okay. I mean, those could be decent. At the very least, they've drawn me 5 cards. So, not a terrible start. So I have to work my way up this map, challenging things and collecting loot, in order to get here to the boss at the end, and then do it on 2 other maps. Let's see how far I can go. I want to get... It looks like this route is going to be my best option to start with. I get 2 question marks, 2 fights, a merchant, and then a rest stop. Or is it worth it going this way? Okay, alright. Either way, I know I'm starting here. No, actually I'm going to start here. I'm going to go for 2 fights in a row, right off the bat. So, here is my first opponent. It is a Jawworm. So, I've got the cards in my hand, which I can play. Here I've got my energy, and that's basically just my mana cost up here in the top left of my cards. Here above the enemy's head, I can see what its intention is for the next turn. It's going to be attacking me for 11 damage. Up here I have my health, I have my money, I've got my potions. Over here I have a map. A full list of my deck and everything in it. This is the discard pile. When I play things, they go here. This is the draw pile. When the draw pile runs out, the discard pile is shuffled in, and then I keep drawing. So, the Defect, the way that it works is that I have these slots for orbs. And because I start with this treasure, the Cracked Core, I start with 1 lightning channeled. And it explains that a bit. Channeling an orb puts it into your first empty slot. If you have no empty slots, your first orb is automatically evoked to make room. So, lightning. If I have a lightning orb, or rather for every lightning orb I have, at the end of my turn, it will deal 3 damage to a random enemy. And if an effect evokes it, like if it were to leave, then it will deal 8 damage to a random enemy. For instance, Dual Cast will evoke an orb twice. Now, this thing's going to hit me for 11. I don't want to get hit for 11. So, I'm going to play a couple of defends, just to protect myself. Then I'm going to evoke this, which is going to deal 16 damage. And boom. Now I'm out of orbs. And it will hit me for 1. Simple enough, I can survive that. So here, on its next turn, it's going to block and get a buff. I'm going to use Zap to channel a new lightning orb. And it's not going to attack me, so I can just use my 2 strikes to deal it 12 damage this turn. And then it takes 3 damage at the end of the turn from the lightning orb. Alright. So it has just made itself stronger. It now has 6 armor. That armor will drain first before I'm able to whittle down its HP anymore. And it also has 3 strength, which increases its attack by that much. So this attack, which normally only did 11, now it has 3 strength, it does 14. I'm pretty sure I can actually kill it right now, and have only taken 1 damage for this battle. At the end of the battles, you get gold, and then a card to add to your deck. Let me think here. What's a really good one of these to get? It's always tough to know exactly what you really want to get when you're starting a run. Eventually, you might be able to build up just ridiculous amounts of power, but it takes time to get there. And because this character is so technical, it is a bit of a challenge. Both of these cost 0 to cast and deal 3 damage. This one conditionally will cause the enemy to deal 25% less damage, and this one unconditionally will cause the creature to take 50% more. So I think the beam cell is a better value between the two. When it says to apply 1 weak or 1 vulnerable, that value refers to how many turns it lasts. Like, if I gave it vulnerable and then stacked more vulnerable on top of it, it wouldn't make it take even more damage, it would just make the vulnerable attack last longer. My other option is the capacitor to gain more orb slots. Right now, I don't know if I'm going to end up relying on that or not, so it could end up being a dead card. This card I know is going to have value, so I'm going to take it and proceed to the next battle. Alright, so I am up against the louses. One's going to hit me for 7, one's going to hit me for 6. And they both have this effect active. This is Curl Up. On receiving attack damage, rolls up and gains 6 block once per combat. I can't remember if doing that interrupts their combat. It does not. Okay. So I do want a defend. You know what? I'm just going to use one of my Snecko oils. Let's see what happens. Okay, well, it randomized the cost of the cards in my hand, and as a result, I now have almost nothing that I can play. That kind of sucks. We're going to start by channeling another lightning. We'll deal 6 damage to that louse. Since I have 2 lightning orbs, they'll hit for 3 damage at the end of the turn. You know what? Just give me a free colorless card. So whichever one I pick is going to be free. Those are useless to me. This is going to give me an extra card at the start of each turn. So that's a really good one to use. Unfortunately, I really don't have any way of stopping, 8 of this damage? But I can definitely kill one of them next turn. Okay. So, this is the free card that I generated from the magnetism. Reduce the cost of all cards in your hand to 1 this turn. Okay. That works. I guess... I guess I really want to kill that. Beam Cell on that. Dual Cast. This will be 16 damage going out. And then I can kill with my Strike. Simple enough. I get gold. I get a potion, which this one will give me 1 artifact. And an artifact negates the next time an enemy tries to debuff or put a negative effect on me. So, let's see. Gain 1 focus. Focus increases the effectiveness of channeled orbs. Ooh. Yeah, that might be really good. And this one would evoke your next orb and then channel the orb that was just evoked. Oh, man. All of these are really good. I really want to pick between Defragment and Recursion. I might not always want to evoke my orbs. This one's going to be a passive power increase. Alright, let's head to our first question mark. This could be anything. As you make your way down a long corridor, you see a banana, a donut, and a box floating about. No, upon closer inspection, they are tied to strings coming from holes in the ceiling. There is a quiet cackling from above as you approach the objects. What do you do? I could heal 25. I could increase my max HP. Or I could get a relic. Relics are things up here that provide bonuses consistently throughout battle. And honestly, relics are really worth having. This curse is only going to get weaker as I keep going further and keep getting more cards. I'm willing to take it. You grab the box, inside you find a relic. However, you really crave the donut. You are filled with sadness, but mostly regret. And I've got Eternal Feather. For every 5 cards in your deck, heal 3 HP whenever you enter a rest state. That's really good. That's going to provide me passive healing. You find a shimmering mass of light encompassing the center of the room. Its warm glow and enchanting patterns invite you in. Enter and upgrade 2 cards to lose 15 HP. It's too good of an opportunity. Okay. One of my defense and my beam weapon both got upgraded. So now they're stronger. As you walk through light, you notice that the light is absorbed into you. It's scorching hot! However, the pain quickly recedes. You feel invigorated as though you received a well-deserved slap. Well, that seems rude. Alright, next battle. Alright, we're up against the Acid Slime and the Spike Slime. These are not too difficult. 1 defend will be enough. And thanks to that focus, increases the effectiveness of my orbs by 1. That's a permanent bonus that I have just gained. So now my lightnings at the end of the turn are going to deal 4 damage, and when I evoke them, they'll deal 9. So this guy's going to attack for 3. I'll be able to block that with my armor. And this one's going to put a negative effect on me, which I could negate with my ancient potion, but I'm just going to hold off on that. I don't think it's going to be anything too terrible. Okay, I got Frail, so I get 25% less block from my cards. Neither of them plan to attack this turn. You'll also notice that the armor wears off. Unless you have an effect that determines otherwise, the block that you gain each turn wears off after that turn is over. I'm going to put vulnerable on that one. I'm going to kill that one. And then, because it has the vulnerable, it takes 50% more damage from attacks. So this strike, normally 6 damage. When I target this, you'll see that the damage changes to 9. And then, just because I have nothing better to do, let's throw in some block that is completely useless. And then both orbs ping it for 4 apiece. Alright, it just puts Frail on me. That is not a problem. And it's okay that I drew the regret card, because this thing is dead. What do I add to my deck? Ooh. Oh, these are some... These are some really good options. Machine learning will let me draw additional cards. Genetic algorithm is good for block, and it powers up over time, but it's only good for 1 cast per battle. So even though that can gain a lot, it is limited. I don't have any way of channeling Frost in my deck yet, so this would be rather useless. So I guess we're going for machine learning. And another battle. Oh boy. I wish I had a way to hit groups. Oh god, they're all going to be attacking me. Oh no. How much damage are they putting out right now? That's... oh god, that's 21 damage that they want to put out on me. Okay, this is the strongest one. I can kill it right off the bat. And then I can play a defend. So I'll only take 2 damage, and I'll still be putting out another 6 damage split among them somehow. These damn gremlins. Oh, no, not 2. It was, 7. Okay, they want to attack me again. So I need more blocking. And I'm going to have to evoke. So this is going to be good for 18 damage. Not the best. Okay. This is good. I'm going to completely block this attack. Okay, I survive. Alright, I got the machine learning. Is it worth investing in that, though? Yeah, I think so. If I am lucky, my lightning orb will hit that one. It did. Okay. 4 more damage. That's fine. Because he's dead this turn. Evoke. Boom. We got a strength potion, which gives me 2 strength for a full fight, which increases the power of attacks. Oh. Gain 2 focus, but lose an orb slot. If that only cost 1, I would be more inclined to use it. I think I'm going to go for the sweeping beam. And that leads me into another question mark. Oh! It's the merchant! Okay, I have 167 These are relics that the merchant can sell. They're not really helpful. I can get this regret out of the deck, though. That's a good investment. At the end of combat, heal 7 HP. That's a really, really good card. I can't not take that one. So now that I've hit a merchant, I don't need to head to this merchant. I think I better going to the rest spot, where I will automatically heal 9 health thanks to the Eternal Feather. So I could rest up my health, or I can upgrade a card in my deck. I am going to upgrade the Self-Repair. So the odds are that almost every battle will last long enough for me to play Self-Repair. And being able to heal consistently throughout a run is extremely good. Now, treasure time. Okay. Alright, so I have an anchor. I start every combat with 10 block. That's pretty good. Now I have a choice to make. This is an elite enemy. They're much stronger, but they drop relics. But I will get another 9 health along the way. Yeah, this path is too good to pass up. And I think we'll go for another upgrade. Oh! Okay, upgrading the machine learning is insanely good. If a card has innate, then when I start a combat, I start it in my hand. Power cards, once played, are gone for the rest of that particular battle. They're just one, and then it's an effect that's active. This is going to make it so that it starts in my hand every time I enter a battle, and I'm also starting with 10 block. That combination is so good and guarantees extra card draw. I still don't really have anything worth drawing, but hey, at least I am drawing something. Okay. This guy is a jerk. This guy is a serious jerk. Let's start with the machine learning. Let's start off... You know what? Let's actually use the strength potion. Beam Cell for 6 damage. Strike for 12 damage. Another strike for 12 damage. And then it'll take 3 damage from the lightning. Okay. Now it's dangerous. It has activated Enrage. Whenever I play a skill, this enemy will gain 2 strength. Defends are skills. Self-repair, however, is a power. Defragment is a power. And zap... He's going to inflict a negative attack on me and attack. I'm going to use my Ancient Potion to block the negative effect. And I'm going to channel an extra Lightning Orb. So, if I can end this without taking much more damage, I will still come out of it with more health than I came in with. Okay, there's my damage. Artifact negated his negative effect. So... Dual cast would be good for 16 damage. That would make it 24, 32. I don't absolutely have enough to kill him. Do I dare draw a bunch of cards and randomize their costs? Let's do it. Okay. Okay, this is the beam cell. I think I can actually beat him now. Because now that strike is for 12 damage. That's for 12 damage. That's for 12 damage. And the orbs are both going to hit him for 4. I recover 10 health. I have more health than I went into that fight with. And I now start every combat with 3 thorns. When I receive damage, it'll deal damage back equal to the amount of thorns I have. And a fire potion deals 20 damage to whatever it hits. And I think hologram is best here because it's basically letting me draw a card of my choice out of my discard pile. Okay, here's what we're up against. The fungi beasts. On death, they apply 2 stacks of vulnerable. So we're going to start with our extra draw. I could use my potion and kill one of them right now. You know what? I'm going to do it. I will take... Oh, right. I didn't need to use block because I start with 10 block because of the anchor. Okay. That's fine. Even when it's blocked, he's still getting the thorns damage off. Which means that I can channel the lightning, dual cast, and strike for victory. Boom. Frost is pretty good to channel. I'm gonna go for recursion. So far, I'm not really doing anything crazy with my evocations. I think I'm gonna go this way to the elite enemy and another rare relic. We meet again. A cheery, disheveled man approaches you gleefully. You do not know this man. It's me, Randwid. Do you have any goods for me today? The usual? Fellow like me can't make it alone, you know. You eye him suspiciously and consider your options. I'm fine giving up my hologram card for a relic. Whenever you rest, heal an additional 15 HP. Okay. I have a very weird build going on. Okay, this might be tough. So this enemy is asleep, and at the end of its turn, it gains 8 block. I'm going to start with machine learning and self-repair. If I pass the turn, will the damage from lightning wake it up and make it take its turn like normal? Because if it does, then there's no reason for me not to use recursion. I'm gonna take the risk. Okay. Alright. Alright. It didn't do anything. I have no attacks here. Okay. Hold on, hold on. I'm having a thought. I gain focus. I gain additional lightning. If I can get one more lightning, I will deal more damage each turn than it can generate. Okay. It's woken up. This is where it gets tough. It's going to try to hit me for 18 damage. That's a lot. Let's evoke my lightning and then resummon a lightning. Play a defend. And play another defend. Okay. Eesh, yikes. Okay. One more lightning. Sweet beam. That does not help me. This is gonna be a big hit. But I think I'll be alright. Alright, it's going to buff itself and put a negative effect on me next turn. Okay, evoke and resummon, strike, and strike. And then it's going to get hit for 12. I might be able to kill it this next turn. Dual cast. Okay. There we go. Not the best battle. Whenever you play 10 cards, draw 1 card. Okay. And play the top 3 cards if you draw a pile. Not bad. So, what can I get? This is the only one I actually like out of that pack. Okay, so just by going here, I automatically recover. If I rest, I'm going to be fully healed, or I can smith. So, 2 focus. Oh man, all it's really gonna do is make some of these things cheaper. I think defragment might be my best option. And now we proceed to the boss. So, this boss is the slime boss. When its HP is at or below 50%, then when it starts its turn, it will split into 2 slimes with its current HP. So it has a max of 140 HP. 70 is the threshold. If I got this down to 70 HP, and then ended my turn, it would split into 2 slimes that both have 70 HP. But if on one turn I could get it from, say, 71 all the way down to 20, then on its turn it would split into 2 slimes with 20. So the real aim in this fight is to really, really get that damage down on it as effectively as possible. And I'm just going to play the top 3 cards of my library. Okay. That's not bad. That's a lot of damage right off the bat. And it put 3 slime cards into my deck. Now, I don't know what it's doing next turn, but I do know it's not attacking, so there's that. We got focus. Now my lightnings are doing 5 damage at the end of the turn and 10 damage when they're evoked. I'll activate a self-repair. And I will strike. And that draws me a card off of the ink bottle. That's a shame. I actually really like to use that next turn. Okay. So what are you doing? Alright, you're preparing. Alright, so it's getting ready for a huge attack. That is 35. I want to get it below as quickly as possible. I have dual cast and recursion and white noise. So let's get that random power. That's even more cards every turn. That is absolutely perfect. Alright. So we evoke. Then we evoke again. And then it's going to take another 5 damage from this. It's going to split into 2 slimes with 49 health each. That is manageable. And it's going to interrupt this attack action. So now, how do I want to handle this? I think I want to put the vulnerable effect on this one, since it's attacking. More lightning is good to have. I'm just gonna keep attacking. Oh crap, it's gonna split. Damn it, I played that very dumb. Okay, well, here's 6 damage to all enemies and I draw a card. Here's an improved defend. At least I'm only going to take 1 damage this round. Although it is adding some very annoying effects on top of me. That is somewhat problematic. I think I want to do an evocation. Okay. So I need to get this below, what, 25? Let's recursion. Okay. Okay, that's good. Yes, channel the lightning, because only 1 lightning has a possibility of hitting that. This will absolutely go below half. Its attack will be disabled, and it will be forced into a split action. Unless they both miss that one. I did forget that possibility. Okay. This is fine. We apply the vulnerability. We apply the sweeping beam. We evoke and recur, and we strike. The boss has been beaten. And I get a rare card. Let's see. The first card you play each turn is played twice. Remove all your orbs, gain an energy, and draw one card for each orb removed. Or just channel a bunch of everything. I could channel Frost, which gives me block, and I could channel Dark, which... I think it's got to be Rainbow. And now we can pick a rare relic. This one will give me energy at the start of my turn, but no longer see what the enemy actions will be. This one will give me 1 potion, 50 gold, increase my max HP, give me 1 card, and upgrade a card. Or I can get this one, which will give me energy at the start of my turn during boss and elites. That really is the time when it matters. Oh, those are really tough choices. I think it's gotta be the energy. Having extra energy is simply too important. Alright. I have made it to Act 2. I have explained the basics. I still have quite a way to go. And I will see you all on the next one.